What that MBL was insulting Emu. Emu is a perfectly fine anti-meta player. It's a perfectly fine meta player. He's scary to fight. He's got good Megan on micro. He macro as well, unless you kill him. I mean, that's true for everyone. They macro well unless you kill them. Except me, I don't macro well. Doesn't matter if you kill me or not. So confusing on monks keep charging when you're out of their line of sight. Yes, it is a little confusing for most people. More like they retain the progress of the charge they already had. I agree with that. It's about them being locked on a target and them having greater line of sight. It's not really about line of sight. The way that the coding works is, let's say you have a Cobra car that moves at light speed, right? If you right click on that Cobra car and then it goes to the other side of the map, you will remain locked on it until you get to the spot where you right clicked on it and like charged on it. So if it then if it sprints to the other side of the map and then sprints back before you've gotten to that spot, you'll keep converting. Those are the rules for conversions. So it doesn't really have to do anything about line of sight. You could be an infinite distance away and it would still be charged on you. Which is a little confusing. Infinite distance conversions can be a little confusing. There are actually ways to cheese what I just said if you think about it. If the monk couldn't get to the location where it last right clicked on the person, it would keep its charge. For example, if you were in arena and you locked all your gates but you opened one, the monk, you right click on a light cab that's outside of your walls, it tries to get outside the walls, then you lock the gate that it's pathing to and unlock a different gate. You guys are seeing where this is going. Then it would, when it got to that gate, it would realize that it needs to go to the other gate, so it would start pathing to the other gate to try to get outside. And then you could lock that gate, unlock the other gate, and you can do this infinitely. And this is what's called an infinite time, infinite range conversion. I made a video about this a while ago, but it's not practical to do because it takes a lot of concentration of locking and unlocking gates. But in theory, you can hold a conversion forever. And at infinite range. Doesn't matter how far your opponent is away. So, monks are a little buggy. To say it that way. It would be better if they made it a little more consistent. Is that my headset going? It was. That's cool. I guess it's cool. I don't know how I feel about it though. I feel like monks shouldn't be doing stuff like that. I just feel like I don't really like monks as a concept, really. I think monks should be lower variance. So I don't like that like they suck for beginners, because beginners, you know, they make a monk, it walks out, it gets killed by a knight because they didn't right click on the knight. Maybe monks should like auto lock on, and maybe they should just deal some damage or something. Be a weird ranged unit. Or the other thing to make them less high variance is increase their healing range, increase their healing speed, and they just heal. I don't know. Monks are problematic. I know they're part of the game, but in fast castle scenarios, like on arena and a lot of maps, their power level is kind of crazy. And in my games, of course, their power level is kind of crazy. I think actually, honestly, the best change to monks is not to reduce the variance. You can keep them high variance if you really want, although, I don't know, I don't like that. What would be actually cooler is if you just, made them, not have redemption in this age. Monks shouldn't have redemption. There should be an answer to monks always. Not like, oh crap, I'm dead, he has monks. Because like monk boom, I don't know the answer to monk boom. It's not like Cab, I can tell you that. Not any ranged units. I don't know. Can't think of a single answer to it. Conks don't work versus monk boom. Like castle drop works okay. Maybe that's the one answer to monk boom. But you'll get some vills converted in the process, and if they were booming, they're probably gonna be up to imp faster than you. If you were like investing in the conks or something. I don't know. I don't like that there's no answer to monk boom. Speaking of monk boom, KHAMER, classic monk boom civ. Now, of course, I can think of answers to monk boom, but they involve monks and booming. Like you can make some light cav pick up relics while booming and making, you know, monks to pick up relics. That would be an answer to monks. But that also involves the monks and booming, so not so certain about that as an actual counter. What type of map is this? Do I got chickens? I got deers? I got chickens, and they must be like here? I don't know exactly where they are. Here they are. Okay. That's an easy kind of double cut, in my opinion. My humble opinion. This is getting close to a full map wall map. I'll probably try to get Market and Blacksmith down in the spot where it does achieve that. Full wall map. Okay. Oh crap. Well, that guy's parked there forever. Ah, it's okay. I'll just come back and push my chickens. Just wall right now. I mean, I did all this. Why not go that extra step? Gotta be really careful over here. No loom. But actually, you can hang out over here. We'll put blacksmith over here and then some houses. We'll be nicely secured.
什么猎人何种命令？为准备就绪征收人。
什么建筑工？为建筑工。什么猎人？
什么粮草征收人？何种猎人为粮草征收人？
何种命令？建筑工。
准备就绪征收人。何种命令？猎人为粮草征收人。什么？准备就绪命行建筑工伐木工为何种命令？粮草征收人。正确。什么？猎人何种建筑工为建筑工？什么？征收人。准备就绪。
伐木工。
何准备就绪？行。遵命。
什么？好。准备就绪。
遵命。好。何准备就绪？
为正确。好。伐木工。
什么？伐木工为
建筑工。
准备就绪为什么？遵命。好。正确。何种命令？伐木工。什么？被就绪。
Again?
行。遵命。
Just dealt with this.
伐木工。什么？建筑工。伐木工。
何种命令？好。行。正确。命。好。行。伐木工为准备就绪。何种命令？为什么？好。正确。命。行。准备就绪。什么？何种命令？建筑工为猎人。何种粮草征收人？什么？被就绪为建筑准备确建筑什么？建筑工。何种命令？遵命确建筑工。粮草征收人。
为伐木粮草征收。准备就绪。建筑工。
什么？行。建筑工。何种命令？为行。建筑工。
什么？建筑工。建筑工。
什么？正确。
He doesn't have his berries? I don't get it.
为何种命令？
伐木工。为建筑工。
准备就建筑工为遵命建筑工。
Very confusing type of fast castle. Me. Maybe he wasn't fast castling? Maybe this is like his cool feudal boom play? course, I split into it. Are they back here? Is this where all the vills are? No, that explains a lot. Here he was. I knew he broke out. I just didn't know where he went. Maybe he full walled when he saw me full wall? Wait, I don't know if we got players playing right now. It's not a good sign. I'll try one more time, but I think both No Zombie and Falco are queuing in TGs.